Like birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shy, birthday Howard, birthday Howard Shy, Kyle Plot, Howard by Howard Shy, by Hashem Kadash, double honor to the elder apostle, great military Will, and stereotype taking the Aki that puts the truth across the four corners of the earth, to the spirit and power, Howard by Howard Shy, that the hope will let, and stereotype taking the Aki that, like the Israelite foreigner, that have gathered up all the nations in the four corners of the earth that believe in the name of Howard by Howard Shy. Now to work after work, and it's gonna be on Revelations. I'm gonna start off with Revelations 10 and 11. I'm gonna read up. This was told of John, the Revelation 10 and 9, and I went unto the angel, and he said unto me, like it said unto him, give me the little book, and he said unto me, take it and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. So it talks about in his word, you know, it's gonna be bitter because it's gonna start knowing the heart, you know, bad, all the things that are bitter containing understanding the scripture and stuff. But once you get it in your mouth, it'll be like sweet and honey. You don't want it. And then once they hit the bitter, once they hit the belly, they start understanding, going through what the scripture talking about. You know, making it bitter. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up. It was in my mouth sweet as honey. Like sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. And he said to me, thou must prophesy again before many people and nation and tongue and king. See, and that's talking about reincarnation. Because we were going to keep on reincarnating uh, in that lot. That's a find that scripture. I believe it, Daniel 12 and 13. But go thy way, like it go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the day. No, rest going into the spiritual world and then coming back down into this latter time, the time we're in now, being that 2020, the year of prophecy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to prophesy and occupy in prophecy. Why? Because we are the prophets and coming back into the lot of the prophet. To, it's Sirach 39 and 1. It said, but he that giveth his mind into the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, right? The wisdom of all the ancients. What? All the scriptures the man of ancient have written down, like David, um, Solomon, Job, Moses. Those are the wisdom that we're getting out of the ancient. And it's full of prophecy. It said, and be occupied in prophecy. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to be occupied in the prophecy that are written in these scriptures. And we're going to prophesize uh, the prophecy that are written in the scriptures. Because that's what the prophet do. Tell you the thing before it happens. Pro is before and fit to stay. So that's right. Left. Yeah, so I'm finished. I'll go back. Revelation 10 and 11. And it says to me that I must prophesy again before many people and nation and tongue and king. And so that's what we're doing. Now we're back. And we're prophesying again. Who? Esau. America. And that's what it said. And Ezekiel, all throughout Ezekiel, it said, prophesy against this, prophesy against them. So that's what we're doing. Ezekiel 30, I believe it's 37, 30, 35. Ezekiel 35 and 1, moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy faith against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So that's what we're doing. We're prophesying against Esau, wherever he's dwelling at, you know? Because it's a people before the place. So Esau, the Edomite, or inhabited all over throughout the earth. That's why the prophet are prophesying all throughout the earth. Uh, Jeremiah 28, like in 8, the prophet that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries. So the prophet that came before us, they prophesied against many countries. And we're doing the same thing. And against great kingdom of war and of evil and of pestilences. And that's what we're prophesying about. We're prophesying against World War III, prophesying against the evil, the bad things to come. And we're prophesying like the famine, the race war, the race riot, martial law, concentration camp. Those are the evil that are going to come. And of pestilences. And that's what we're prophesying, straight out of the prophecies. Prime example is Matthew 24 and Luke 21. It's Matthew 24 and instead ye shall hear of war and rumors of war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. But the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, pestilences, and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So those are the things that we're prophesying about. See? And that's the same thing like the man of old did. I read Jeremiah 28 and 8. The same thing that we're doing. Why? Because we're the same prophet coming back because of reincarnation. It's Jeremiah uh, 1 and 9. It said, Then the Lord Yahweh Shai put forth his hand and touched my mouth. And the Lord Yahweh Shai said unto me, Behold, I have put my word in thy mouth. Right, because these are not our own words that we're speaking. We're speaking of the word of Yahweh Shai that he put in us to speak. Right? And we have been sent and ordained by Yahweh Shai, by Hashim Kakadach. We have been sent and ordained by the Most High and the Holy One to prophesy. I ain't putting these words in our mouth. That's why it said in Revelation how the elect, when they were found with no beguile in their mouth, they were found with no trickery, no lies. So we're lying to you. We're not lying to you and stuff, right? Because we're coming straight out of the scripture. It said, let every man be a liar, but the words. Let me get that. Romans 3 and 4. Yahweh forbid. Yeah, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar. It is written, that thou mightest be justified in thy thing, and might overcome when thou art judged. So that's why I also they not be able to we did in game day with things. Why? Because with thing is truth. Instead, back in Jeremiah 1 and 9, then the Lord Yahweh shall shine, put forth his hand and touch my mouth. And the Lord Yahweh shall shine, said unto me, behold, I have put my word in thy mouth. Thee I have this day set thee over the nation and over the kingdom to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. And that's what we're doing when we're speaking. Because this word is like fire that we're speaking. It's Jeremiah 23 and 9. I'm going to start at 28. It's the prophet that hath a dream, let him tell a dream, and he that hath my word, let him speak my word faithfully. What is the chaff of the wheat? Saith the Lord Yahweh shall shine. It's not my word like as a fire, saith the Lord Yahweh shall shine, and like a hammer that breaketh the rock in pieces. See? So that's how our word is like, man. Like it's the fire and hammer. Why? Because we're tearing down the stronghold. Second Corinthians 10 and and 3. For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Right, because we're not out there with guns, having a plan on how to physically take down Esau and the kingdom. No, we're doing it with the scripture, right? It's all spiritual. Instead of casting down imagination and a heavy high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of Yahweh and bringing into captivity to every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai, and having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled. So that's what we're doing. Casting down these lies and strongholds with the scriptures. And we're prophesying about the downfall of it. It's because they're faithfully, right? Is that Corinthians? No, that's not that Corinthians. What was that in Jeremiah, right? What was that? We read in Jeremiah 23. Where it said, let's do it faithfully. Yeah, Jeremiah 23 and 28. We'll read it again, and I'm going to go to the next precept. It said, a prophet that had a dream, let him tell a dream, And he that hath my word, let him speak my word faithfully. That's the point. Faithfully, right? Romans 12 and 6. Having then gift differing according to the great that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. Because we all have a different measure of faith. And each prophet, each brother are prophesying according to the faith that they've been given. It's 1 Corinthians 10, it's like it 13 and 9. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. See? It's let's close down on this. 1 Corinthians 14 and 1. Follow after charity and desire spiritual gift, but rather that you may prophesy. So yeah, we have charity and spiritual gift, but the main thing that we should be doing is prophesying, right? Because at the prophet at the end of the day is what? Prophesying. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna prophesy, and we're gonna be occupied in prophecy. So hopefully this was edifying to the fear and power of Yahweh shall shine by Shem Kakadash. And with that, Mawat Lababa and Shalom.